If you're talking to somebody and you're in this process of exchange where you're asking them questions and they're telling you something, man, how precious is that moment where you're having a conversation with somebody who's expressing some intent, is willing to communicate with you, okay? But you wait every day, all week for that to happen. And then you're there and then they give you a little speed bump and then you slow down and you stop asking questions. So first of all, good job continuing to ask questions because that allowed you to figure out what's going on. I don't know if they're still a lead or not to like follow up and call back. But I think that was enough there. It sounded good enough for you to say, hey, how would you feel if, and then you provided a reward. Another tool to use is the option. So the option is this right here. Is they go, well, I'm already working with another agent and I just haven't signed anything with them. And I go, okay, working with another agent but hasn't signed anything with them. Right now you've went out and you've seen a few properties but you haven't signed anything with them. And you could continue in that direction, or you could actually sit down and have a conversation around strategy and then figure out if there's something that you're missing to make sure that you get the best deal possible. I mean, would it be unreasonable to just sit down and have a conversation? I like Chris Voss Goes for No's, right? What's it? That book he wrote, Never Split the Difference. Okay, I love that. Go for no's because people want to say no and they just intrinsically want to say no. And so let them say no. Hey, would it be unreasonable? Do you mind? That's another one I use all the time. Hey, do you mind? No. Okay. Would it be unreasonable? No. Okay. It's a little tiny thing, all right? It's not a Jedi trick where you're making people do things, right? But it's a little tiny thing because the option is, okay, where they're at, negative, I don't like it. Where can I take them? It's a positive. And the trigger is or, okay? Just another tool to be able to open up their minds to possibilities, but I have to have value for the appointment. Okay, strategy. Information to get the best deal. Not wasting time. Okay, I don't know what the value could be. There's lots of different value that you could assign to the conversation. Strike commitment, assumptive close. This is called the perfect close because it's perfect. Okay, when you're closing, assign value, strike commitment, assumptively close.